Can military career paths be transferred to federal civilian jobs? If you are curious about whether military career paths can transition into federal civilian jobs, you are in the right place. Let's break down the details to give you a clear picture. Many skills and experiences gained during military service align closely with federal job roles. This makes veterans and active service members strong candidates for federal employment. First, it is essential to understand the qualification requirements. To move into a federal civilian job, you must meet the specific standards for that position. This often means showing how your military experience relates to the job duties and required skills of the federal role. Veterans' preference is another important factor. Veterans receive preference in federal hiring, which can make the transition smoother. Programs like the Veterans Employment Opportunities Act allow veterans to apply for federal jobs that may be limited to current federal employees. Additionally, veterans may qualify for special appointment authorities that can simplify the hiring process. Translating military experience into civilian terms is crucial. Military occupational specialties or ratings often have civilian equivalents. For example, roles in logistics, cybersecurity, administration, and engineering in the military correspond to similar positions in the federal government. It is vital to clearly express your military duties and training in civilian language on your resume and application. When applying for federal jobs, certain military documents are necessary. The Certificate of Releases or Discharge from Active Duty and Service Records are essential for verifying military service and veteran status. These documents help human resources specialists assess your qualifications and support your eligibility for veterans preference. If you are already a federal employee, transferring between federal agencies is possible without a break in service. You must meet the qualifications for the new position, but this process is generally easier than applying as a new candidate. The Uniformed Services Employment and Reemployment Rights Act protects service members' rights to return to their federal civilian jobs after military service. This law ensures that you can return to your job and retain your benefits. When transitioning to a federal civilian job, salary is typically determined by the General Schedule pay scale. However, there may be some room to negotiate your starting salary based on your military pay and benefits. Senior executive service positions have different pay structures that may allow for more negotiation. For those living in the armed forces, practical steps include preparing for the transition by gathering necessary documentation and translating military experience into civilian job language. Utilize veteran-specific resources and federal hiring programs designed to assist with the move into federal civilian roles. While military skills are highly regarded, it is essential to meet federal qualification standards and navigate the application process carefully. In summary, military career paths can indeed be transferred to federal civilian jobs through established hiring programs. Aligning military experience with federal job requirements is key to a successful transition.